Yo, this is a short message, what is it called? PSA. Be stingy with who you let around you. Be stingy with just your presence. You don't have to be everywhere all the time. You don't have to be at every single party. You don't have to be at every single function. I'm not telling you where you can and can't go, but just follow me here. You hold weight, okay? When you choose, actively make the choice to not go somewhere or to not go to a certain place, people notice, right? When you're very picky, choosy with where you go and you don't go to every function, you don't go to everything, people notice. And then when you do show up, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, I don't even know. It's like the president walked in. It's like, well, not Trump, but it's a big deal and it's very shocking to people. And you notice people start being much more attentive to you, right? Another example, what you say. You don't always have to be the loudest person in the room. People think when you're the loudest person in the room, you're the most confident. When you're all over the place and you're trying to get everyone's attention, it gives off desperate. It gives off, I want to be seen. You will be surprised. The quietest person in the room, the chill. I'm not saying you have to just be there like a statue or like a mannequin and not say anything. That's not what I'm saying, right? But the person that is sure of themselves does not see a reason to act out, right? And to cause a scene. Your words hold so much power when you choose to speak. And then people know. I've tested this, guys. Everything I'm saying, I've tested it. So that now when you do open your mouth to speak, you'll also find people will say, what do you think? Hey, Joe, what do you think? Hey, Alex, what do you think? People will start to ask you for your opinion because now they know, okay, when she speaks, when Rennïe speaks, it's going to be something of value. When Rennïe speaks, and then here's the other side to that coin, right? People also know, oh Lord, when she opens her mouth, when Rennïe says something, everyone's going to take it as a big deal. You're going to get hate, right? Be stingy with your presence. You don't need to be everybody's therapist. If somebody really needs somebody to talk to, they can get a therapist. Okay? That doesn't mean you have to pick up your ex-best friend's calls, your ex's calls when they call for something. No, because the more that you do that, the more these people know, oh, I got access to them. People will test you. Especially, let me actually use dating as an example too, right? When someone is still trying to get access to you, they will test you to see what you will respond to. And so based on your response, now they know, oh, okay, we're still on this level, right? So when you make people feel as if you're on the same playing field with you, how can they respect you? You know, I don't say all this to say you should just be a horrible person or a menace to society. I always say that. Menace to society. But, you know how I feel about being nice and being kind, right? Fuck being nice. I'm not a nice person. Right? I'm a kind person. Take that how you want. Because I've already explained it. Right? Because, you're going to have that one person like, oh my gosh, you're so mean. How can you tell people not to be nice? Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, relax. I just feel as though the recuperation, the recovery from the pain that people cause you, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Laying everything down on the line, it's just not worth it. I had an analogy that I wrote in my journal some weeks back, right? And I said, I feel like an island, right? This really beautiful, pretty island. If you guys have seen the movie Moana, I actually forgot the name of the island, but she was the really pretty, beautiful green island, right? And they took her heart, the Tafiti, if you guys remember in the movie, right? And they stole her heart, and it turned her, according to them, right? It made her evil. It made her dark. It made her not realizing. And it took Moana. Moana's a chosen one. It took her to say, no, you guys, She was the only one that realized the reason why she was so hurt and in pain was because they took her heart. Y'all took her heart. So that's how I felt. That's kind of how I compared it. And I was like, I feel like an island. I'm this beautiful island with flowers that God has planted. My waters are clear. And people come to my island and they party. They pluck all my flowers, eat all my fruits. They trash it. They come on my island in boats, and they take all my water. They trash it, and then they leave, right? And then when I'm now trying to pick all the pieces up, put myself back together, God is planting new flowers. He's refilling my cup. He's making my island beautiful again. They see it and be like, oh, I know where we should go. Let's go to that island, right? So this is what you continuously do whenever you don't value your presence, whenever you don't value who you are and what God has given you. And remember, you were made in His image. That's why I use this island. You are God's creation. God created this island. I heard another analogy that I thought was really, really beautiful, and I wanted to share it, right? It was from another YouTube video about how to clean your energy field, right? And he said, think of yourself as like a meadow with a riverbank. And empaths will come, chosen ones will come just to sit by your waters and relax, clear their mind, right? And then maybe even leave a flower behind. But then you have energy vampires. You have these demons that will come, right? They'll pluck all your flowers up and come and with buckets and fill their buckets up with all your water and then dump all their toxins, all their toxic shit into your riverbank or your water or whatever, right? This is why this is so important. Letting the wrong people in, letting just any and everybody in is not practicing self-preservation. That is opening yourself up for people to corrupt you. That is opening yourself up for people to come and trash your island. When people show you who they are, you believe them. When people show you the type of intentions that they have towards you, I have a video coming out very soon called Everyone's Wearing a Mask, right? And in that video, I say, yes, everyone is wearing a mask. And when that mask starts to slip, they become exposed, right? People do this thing where they mirror you. They will try to make it as if they are on your side because there's something to gain. When people can no longer gain from you, you will see the switch. You will see the flip. So I'm here to tell you, you're on the right track, okay? Focus on you and what you're doing. Focus on your success. Don't let these people psych you out. Go to God. Meditate. Make sure you're meditating. Make sure you're doing your deep breathing. Go to God because He's the only friend, the only real friend that you have, okay? Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, be you, stay true. Bye. It's super early in the morning, so I just woke up. I wanted to deliver this message. So, yeah, have a great day if it's the morning for you or whatever it is for you. All right, bye.
Struggles and pain only make we tougher. Also comes the money get no far. Me love my life, still I make money and my friends alright. Make progress while them backslide. Them can't stop my flame from ignite. One life, many chances. You'd live up, you'd rise to the top. Don't make it through badness. Right now we have to cool off for that. Get a youth one hold on strong every day. Them plan work or just for your heart.